The system's failing me. Okay, stay calm, David. We can still fix this. Great, the alarm's going off. I need to get this kid in his Glade now. I need to get him in his Glade and hurry. Oh, great, the wall collapsed. Now I have no way to get out of here. I need this kid in his Glade now. I'm sorry, kid. This wasn't my choice. I need to send you in there. Someone needs to go up there and fix this. I'm sorry, this was none of my idea. I'll see you on the other side, kid. I'm sorry.
Wait, where am I? Wait, hello? Please, somebody let me out. Where am I? Who am I? Please, somebody let me out of this cage. Wait, are we going up? Why are we going up? Where are we going? Where am I now? Hello? Why is it so quiet? Wait, are those birds that I hear? I don't know if I should keep going forward, but it looks like there's a ladder up here. Let me just see what's at the top of this. Hello? Anyone? Alright, let me just start climbing and seeing what I can find up here. Hello? Anybody? Where am I? The plan was simple. Survive. That's it. When I joined in the Minecraft Mazerunner event, I wasn't trying to become a hero. I wasn't trying to lead anyone. I wasn't trying to save the Glade. I just wanted to make it through 4 days without getting myself killed. Instead, I ended up leading 30 players to one of the most brutal Minecraft events I ever played. The moment the event began, chaos erupted. 30 players, 30 different ideas, 30 different plans. No one was in charge, nobody knew what they were doing, and somehow, we were expected to survive? One player by the name of Callum tried to organize the event, but nobody listened. His voice disappeared beneath the wall of shouting players. Everyone wanted to lead. Nobody wanted to follow. And while the Glade argued, night was coming fast. That's when I started noticing something. Nobody was preparing for failure. Everyone assumed the doors would protect us. Everyone assumed somebody else would solve the problem. So while players argued, I built a gate, a backup plan, because I had a feeling eventually we'd be on our own, and unfortunately, I was right. While the Glade scrambled to figure out itself, players had began pouring into the maze. Some searched for resources, others searched for answers. Most of us were just trying not to die. For those unfamiliar with Mazerunner, the concept was simple. Every morning the doors would open, allowing us to access the maze and the resources hidden within it. But when night fell, those same doors would slam shut. Everyone left outside was on their own. At first, things seemed manageable. I teamed up with a player by the name of Team Panda, and together we ventured into the maze looking for resources. The further we traveled, the more confident we became. We found materials, slimes, resources to bring back to the Glade, but for a brief moment, it actually felt like we knew what we were doing. Then we made a mistake, a simple one. We lost track of time. Panda and I were too far away to make it back, and the realization hit us both at the same time. We weren't getting home. The maze changed at night. What had once been an obstacle became a nightmare. The dead rose from the ground. Players from previous experiments clawed their way back to the surface. Every shadow became a threat. Every sound became a warning. And before I knew it, I was dead. Just like that. One life gone, one mistake, one lesson learned. 3 lives, that's all each of us had. Green, yellow, red. Then permanent death. No respawns, no second chances. Every decision mattered. And standing back inside the Glade after my death, I realized something. If we kept operating like this, none of us were going to survive. While I had been fighting for my life outside, things inside the Glade had somehow become even stranger. Groups had begun forming, alliances, communities, even cults? Yes, actual cults. One group called themselves the Soul Cult. They had taken shelter underground, hidden away from the rest of the Glade, and somehow they had managed to gain control of one of the most important resources on the server, the community chest. Every morning, scientists running the experiment would refill it, and every morning, the cult collected the resources. Meanwhile, the rest of us were trying to figure out how we were supposed to survive. The problem wasn't effort, the problem was scale. You can't organize 30 players if only one person is trying, and slowly the cracks began to show. Every day someone died. Every night another name disappeared from the server. The maze didn't care who you were. The maze didn't care what your plans were. The maze only cared about whether you made it home. And more often than not, people didn't. As the days continued, Panda and I kept exploring. We found trial chambers, better gear, more resources. For the first time, it felt like we were actually having a chance. But while we were getting stronger, the Glade wasn't. It was still divided, still disorganized, still reacting instead of preparing. And that's when I started noticing something. The strongest players weren't necessarily the most valuable. The people gathering food, building farms, organizing resources, those are the players keeping everyone alive, not the ones swinging swords. Every civilization reached a point where survival stops being the goal. The Glade hadn't reached that point yet, but it needed to. Because eventually, the maze wasn't going to be our biggest problem. We were. I logged in for day 2 and noticed a few changes about the Glade, but before I could actually check them out, Callum greeted me to assist me with his funnel farm and needed some wood for me to gather. So I went to do that, and I hopefully could find my team in the Glade.
Hello, H2Q!
Hello!
How are you, my good man? Look at you, yes!
Yes.
Thriving!
I am.
Anyway, enough formalities.
I see this place has changed a little bit.
Yes, it is pure chaos. I would like to request your services.
Alright, for what?
You think you could collect me some stripped logs? I need them for campfires for the farm.
Alright, I think I can do that for you.
Yes, I thank thee, good sir. I will be working on my farm and I will join you soon.
Alright, I'll get some wood for you. I found them and decided to head back to the Glade because Beck wanted to go fishing for the entire session to get food for the Glade, while I headed deeper back into the maze to find the armor. Unfortunately, as if a tale as old as time, I quickly ran out of food and night fell quickly, causing me to rush back to the Glade as fast as possible. I need to go. Please tell me it's open. Please tell me it's open.
Good sir! Slide!
Please tell me the door's still open.
You defend yourself!
I reached the Glade door only to have the door slam in my face, trapping me foodless outside and desperate, hearing the cries of Callum from outside.
Bro, just kill the mob.
Alright, I saved some potatoes. Did something bad happen? I have no
It's either
food.
those mobs there. None of them spawn anyway because I played with them. I am fishing.
Callum began to actually go and gather me food as another player by the name of Straw was running a food ration station, finding any way to capitalize on our scarce resources inside the Glade, which I'll be honest was probably one of the best ideas to get more money and resources into his pocket. Now, while on the outside, I barricaded myself up in this little brick house and waited up morning to hopefully be able to meet up with Callum to get the food. And when the doors opened back in the morning, I entered back into the Glade to unfortunately not be able to see Callum at all because he had already entered back into the maze. So then I went to go and fish to get my own food, and then that's when I actually was able to take a look around the Glade to see what I actually had missed. And there was a lot. There now was a bridge underneath the door I had built last session, and going up to a large tower going over the food shack that Straw had made. the shack now owned by McFlatulent. It was a small effort made inside the Glade, but it still remained leaderless. While fishing, someone mentioned the community chest the cult had capitalized on, but now that the cult seemed to have fallen, dismantling the ruins after the leader of the soul cult perished inside the maze and the other player died due to the famine that plagued the Glade after it left. Now that I had enough gear, a small group of us decided to head out into the maze and find the armorer, our new mission that hopefully we could reach before nightfall. While in the maze, our group got overwhelmed by a group of mobs, so we decided to head up, bridging over the ground and pushing forward, hopefully not losing a member of our team. McFlatulent was able to actually find the way to the actual armor and was able to lead us there and make sure we couldn't die to the mobs below.
I mean, I came from there.
There's so many mobs down there that I'm like.
Yeah. Just be careful.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of down there, so
Swaggy, you gotta get up here.
Unfortunately, a player had messed with the buttons leading to the villager, and it made us turn around and we ended up backtracking, wasting the entire day, causing us to bunker down on our bridge. Once night got washed away by the day, we booked it back to the Glade to get ourselves some food and more gear before trying another expedition. Once I got back in, Vec was able to give me as much food as he could as I took a breath again after almost dying, getting back to the Glade at one single heart. While gathering gear, I found a player who had found the armor and told me exactly where it was, saying the player had placed a second button trail, tricking everyone and definitely confusing my goofy ass. I stayed inside the Glade this night and talked to a player by the name of Straw about acquiring some potatoes, where this conversation conversed.
Potatoes, you say?
Yes.
I forgot. How much are your
I-
potatoes?
I do not want
There
to
weren't many
try.
euros though, I'm sorry.
I need something else.
27.
Now,
Need 27.
What do you mean no?
how about this? I give
What?
you, how many potatoes can I get for 2 diamonds?
Oh shit.
2 diamonds, how many potatoes?
Say 20 potatoes.
I got an even better
20
deal.
potatoes
I'll
for
give
2
you
diamonds?
1
20
diamond for 2
potatoes?
diamonds.
That's a, I feel like I'm
I
getting
will
ripped
give
off
you
here.
1 diamond for
I can
2
get
diamonds.
4. I need 4.
That's not a
good
deal.
Okay,
Someone
okay,
have
okay.
buy-
Hold
No,
on,
it's-
hold
it's
on,
a
hold on.
Roll, then you can do more than that.
Hold on, listen.
Yes.
I'll set you. I'll set you at 40.
Anyway.
40 potatoes for 2 diamonds?
Alright, look,
I gave you
I'll
one.
give you 2
No,
pounds
You say that's a good deal?
potatoes. Take it or leave it.
That's right outside the door, bro.
I don't know.
I think it's a good deal.
Would we say 40 potatoes for 2 diamonds?
Yeah, sure.
What do we think, group?
God's sake.
If you don't I gotta consult my financial advisor.
Wait, 40 what diamonds?
I am not
40
looking to
potatoes
finance
for
it.
2
Oh,
diamonds.
40 potatoes. Make it 45.
45 and you got a deal.
42.
He's just haggling. this
43.
man. 43. 43. Take it or leave it.
Mmm. Okay. Alright.
Alright, 43. Okay, I'll come in and give you your diamonds for the potatoes. Hi, here. Sell me the potatoes and I'll give you your diamonds.
Bro, don't.
So did
Don't
I
try
pick?
to-
I think I'm picking up your potatoes.
Yeah, I know.
Here. Picked up 6 potatoes.
Oh my god.
Not to be rude,
You're not gonna. you're
I'm not gonna
scam
scam
me,
you.
right?
No, I promise. I have them.
Who
I
said
have
that?
them right here. I'm about to drop them. Want to see the 43 potatoes enter my inventory? 43. There you are, good man.
Thank you.
2 diamonds for your service. I think I just got scammed. I just got scammed out of diamonds that were to been mine. I may be dumb. I'm sorry, Beck.
Enchanted.
Yo, you. Bro. Wait, who are we following?
Well, we're just moving out here. I'm just waiting for everyone to be ready.
Good luck.
Gentlemen, I need some food. I'll give you half a stack of arrows.
Coming, guys.
Here. Once the scamming was over, I caught a little announcement and got a small group of 7 in charge toward the armor, and our group finally was able to push back and make it there. I was able to find the armor and get myself a diamond helmet and got McFlatulent a shield. And then, as if on cue, night fell and we had to bunker down in the armorer's house. That's when Zario joined back and we saw his true gear. He was in full netherite and had a mace. Seeing that, the admins made the announcement PvP would be turned on. While waiting, Mick and another player by the name of Blind, while hunting, said they found a book that said how the world would end.
Ryan. And Ryan says, "Oh my gosh, you found me," and he can be hurt. So we're probably gonna have to go kill the admins by the end of this.
The thing is, I'm surprised no one's found the exit yet.
Oh no, there is no exit.
What? So
Only on the 4th day.
So we're stuck in here.
Yeah, this is the exit technically.
But the creator of this experiment, we needed to take back from the ones that trapped us inside these walls. So we started planning. We began to make our way back, then planned to gear up the entire server when we had a broadcast warning us. If any players were outside the glade before nightfall, they would be punished by what we thought were wardens. We began running faster, past barriers and gods whispering into our ears to stay outside. We had to make it back as we were mentally strong for the games that were going to play on us. We were able to make it back, and I was able to fill in the progress with Swaggy making a little treasure pool inside our glade.
Anyone outside is gonna be a dead man.
The door slammed shut and Callum was trapped outside. Unfortunately, inside his own tunnel.
Callum, why are you out there?
And as if the admins heard those noises, wardens spawned on him, and he was swarmed,
I will be fine.
breaking inside his precious funnel,
No, Draco, no.
making us lose Callum. But before we could even deal with that, a raid was spawned inside our little glade.
Pillagers!
Get their crossbows!
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Why?
Should have been again. Oh my god!
Here!
Panda! Got you! Watch out, guys. PvP is on. Don't murder each other. Go for the Ravager.
Lock down. Lock off the tower. Lock off the tower. Lock it off.
Anybody who cannot fight, get to this tower.
My house.
I'm gonna keep bowling. Just keep bowling. Keep shooting.
It appears the wardens are dead. Don't shoot. Okay.
Guys, the Ravagers. Get the Ravagers. Not our I have wheat, don't worry. I have wheat potatoes.
I have one potato.
I have a stack.
Alright.
Yeah, not cooked. Oh,
Let's stare out.
oh my god. Did we lose anybody?
No, I don't think anyone actually died.
Nobody died.
I died.
No,
Callum
Callum
died.
died to Sonic Ball. Oh wait, no, they died to
Oh no.
And that's about it.
No, it's not safe. It's not safe. They're still outside.
Oh god.
God wasn't as much.
It's not safe.
Do not go.
The raid had ended and we had finally had some time to breathe. Not until he lost his life to a Ravager, but we were able to gather emeralds and get more loot for him as well as everyone else. Now we just needed to start rebuilding from what we lost. And that's when someone had mentioned a leader needing to be had, so I took up to the podium and called out to the Glade. able to make sure everyone heard my voice as I began a speech.
Alright, everybody.
Yes!
Everybody, we need organization here, or we're not gonna survive. Alright? Now, what I'm proposing to do is we send out our best geared people to get gear for everybody else. So then we can
Why is there no
everybody
Ravager? Dude, Orbital's big. Nah, it should be a little tiny kid. It should be a tiny kid, bro.
Oh, shit.
Wrong thing.
Alright, continue.
Okay, so who here would say they're best in the maze? And who?
Me.
Alright.
Me.
Now, can I get everybody who's the most geared over here by the terracotta? Our best geared people here. Why am I getting pushed off?
I don't think I count.
Are you
Yeah.
Someone pushed me off.
Acid.
No,
It's
I didn't do
acid.
that.
He's being a little goober.
Yeah, Pop.
Now,
Yeah,
we're
your
gonna
game's
send our
Pop.
best. We're gonna
He's
make
got
sure we
emeralds.
give all our
I've got
emeralds to our best geared players, and they're gonna go out and get everybody diamond armor. So then everybody here is on the same gear weight. So I think what we need to have is them personally go out into the maze and farm slimes that give us the best chances of getting everybody gear. Anybody have an opposition to this?
Not so much an opposition, but rather a proposal.
Alright, what's your proposal?
May I step up on the stage?
Sure, you may come up here.
Does anyone have food?
Food?
Yeah.
There's some fish. Alright.
Some fish.
I'll catfish.
I did not mean to insult you.
You're good, you're good.
I apologize. Okay. Well, in order for our good gentlemen and warriors to supply us with the...
Yo.
Who shot him?
only grace this year.
I propose that we need somebody to act as a banker. And I volunteer Haggling. So
I don't think we need a
distribute
You do not need a
emeralds to
banker,
the
I'm
people who are
sorry.
actually outside in danger
I
in the
feel like-
maze,
so I
that
think
they can invest their emeralds
What he's
into
proposing
armor
is,
for us.
say we have someone who are like the farmers, they gather food for everybody,
Yes.
and that they gather emeralds, hand it to him, and then the people going out into the glade, or the maze there, will be going to him to get their emeralds to buy armor for
Hey,
everybody
return
else.
to me, and I will grant
Alright, that
you
makes
emeralds.
sense.
Yeah,
Good
that way
idea.
we have an
disagree.
organized system. Anybody disagree here?
I
Good
disagree.
idea.
You disagree? Why do you disagree?
The farmers are already farming to give you guys food when you go out there anyways. Why do we need a middleman to take care of the money? It sounds like an act just so he can get more money in its own pockets.
I'm actually low.
What I
Is it
say
the,
is farmers should be the ones making sure we have the glade here organized and open, so then we can easily know where everybody is at and have like a main base, while the runners go out there and hopefully get ourselves some gear for everybody. Runners, if you want to go out there
Push you
and...
off.
Yeah,
Can we all settle down?
Alright.
Alright, so runners, if you want to go
Isn't
out
this
there
about to
and
be nighttime now?
it is. I'm not gonna tell you guys to be out there during the night. If you feel like you're confident enough to be out there during the night, you can. But if you want to stay in here, you also can. Farmers, if whoever wants to be a farmer, please start gathering food for everybody and make sure everybody has a decent amount of food. I have more potatoes on me if we need so.
pass them down.
Alright, I'll pass down what potatoes I have. I planted the rest that I had. There's 12 there. So if we can start farming those up, get ourselves an organized farming system, and then hopefully get ourselves at least organized here.
All right, we'll do our best.
All right.
If you could bring back bones as well,
I have
for
something
bones,
to
that would be
say.
amazing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll try.
to create like a small shelter at the villagers that are further down, so that if someone
Okay.
just runs out of food, can go and refill.
Also, I have a feeling that at some point this door may not close. So if someone wants to build a barrier that helps at least funnel mobs to stop them from coming out into our glade, that would be great.
Alright.
Alright, let's get to work here, people.
Alright,
I'm gonna clean
let's
up
work
the
together,
glade.
Glade.
Now that I was able to actually convince them to work together, I took over the role as leader of this glade, and I was able to help everybody. Unfortunately, Callum wasn't able to get his great banker idea, but it did come to light as I took over the role as banker myself. Now that we had runners, our most geared players, and farmers staying inside the glade to organize it, we just had to do one last thing: work together. I sent the runners onto the maze. I stayed back and helped organize the inside of the glade, constructing a better door for when the doors actually stopped closing, and distributed potatoes out to our farmers to make a double-layered farm. Though my time on day 2 as of this event was coming to an end, I went to the most trusted organized player, not Tay, and made him my second in command, giving him all the emeralds I had and the game plan before logging off. And when I joined back in, I went to meet up with Tay and Corona so they could inform me on what I had missed while I was away.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, hello everybody. So, can I get
hello.
filled in on what happened after I left?
Yeah, so essentially, Zario and Plastic? Zario and one of his goons decided, because they were the runners with the netherite, they decided they're gonna start charging us extra emeralds in order to supply us with armor, and they threatened to kill us if we didn't pay. Yeah, essentially they wanted to wipe out the Glade. They didn't care if anyone else died. Oh, sorry. They didn't care if anyone else died. They wanted to just get everything for themselves.
Yeah, so the tax isn't possible anymore, but I don't know what they're gonna try next. That's the problem.
Yeah, Zario is not to be trusted.
Alright, I did come up with somewhat of a plan. It's not gonna be a plan people like, but hopefully it can work to help us.
Well, the mods said that they can't do that anymore. They can't do
I know they're gonna
taxes,
try something, and if we don't have a counter ready, a lot of people here are gonna die. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, so I think I have a plan. It's not gonna be favorable towards anybody, but I'm gonna sacrifice myself to hopefully preserve the Glade ourselves.
But what do you mean sacrifice yourself?
I'm gonna see if it's possible for me to give one of my lives, putting me on my final life, towards them, so then it preserves and saves everyone here.
No, we need you, Corti. We can't risk your life.
Someone has to protect these people, and if it's not the leader, then who?
We'll do it together. We're a community. If we're gonna fight, we're all fighting together.
And that's what we did. Me, Tay, and Corona took a look over the Glade to see exactly who was on our side and who was on the side of the IRS, the one of Zario and his goons. And then Tay showed me the chest he was hiding of all our resources, because he could not trust any runner to actually go out into the Glade.
Yeah, put that back. We couldn't give anything to the runners because they were trying to attack us, so I dismissed everything. Yeah.
Before we headed out, we found a book that had information about a meteor crashing down into the maze, and contained an exit and a way to revive players. So we had a plan. We had to trade our iron armor for every player who was gearless and then move together as a unit to the exit. We just had to find it. So we all set out toward the armorer and hoped not to run into the rogue players, and if we do, we may not survive that encounter. We made it to the armorer. That's when Zario dropped down in front of us. I was very cautious of him as he stood over and watched us from above. I was able to gain a full set of iron armor before convincing everybody to leave. Zario watching us leave with death inside his eyes. We began the journey back as night quickly approached, closing the doors, trapping us inside for this night's onslaught. We were able to get back to the brick shelter, and I distributed the armor I got and gave Cyber, the player who said he would be able to map the maze, the wool Tay and I purchased. Once day broke, we headed back into the Glade and gathered all the rest of the emeralds so we could gear up the entire Glade. I began distributing the trial keys to everyone who hadn't opened one outside the doors before heading to the maze in Zario's base. Night began to fall, so Tay proposed a base between the walls for us to survive in, and we all began to hunker down for the night, and that's when a broadcast played of the Glade. Feel the music, feel it course through every bone in your body. Follow the meadow to the freedom, as it may be your only home to salvation. So, Tay was able to piece together the fact that we had 3 music discs, lava chicken, and 2 crater discs, and that we had to collect a disc from each biome inside the maze. Once dawn broke again, we ran out toward the armor, deciding since I had 7 stacks of emeralds, I need to buy diamond armor for everyone. We were able to meet up with Cyber, who was able to get us a peace treaty with Zario and Classic, getting us access to the armor and hopefully peace. I was able to gain 3 full sets of diamond and 1 set of iron before Panda announced that we had 3 minutes to return to the Glade. We were able to return to our outpost, so we stayed inside. When a player dropped down on a shelter, he entered with a proposition.
I'm dumping a bunch of non-useful gear.
Hey, I have a proposition for you. I managed to get my hands on lava. And
you have a bucket of lava?
It's the only one right now in existence. And it's going to be really useful for like the Glade to get cobblestone tools and obviously build up because there will be blazes.
We have cobblestone.
No, he's talking about a cobblestone generator.
Yeah,
it's a waste. You're going to waste a bunch of emeralds.
You don't need to. We have cobblestone. We just like.
What, a cobblestone farm?
We don't need it farm. What do you mean? You can just like mine it.
We're getting.
And everyone pretty much has cobblestone, so they die with iron. So.
I mean, yeah, most people here are gonna have diamond tools.
He is a treasure.
Yeah.
It is a trident. And a jukebox.
A trident?
Oh, he has a music disc. Did you just take his music disc?
No.
Yeah.
I bleach. Apparently. How can I do that?
Hey, settle down, boys. Settle down.
Here's proposition. Oh no, he's gonna put it.
Yeah, I'm just playing the music, bro.
Who's that? Almond, are you outside the wall?
Yo, you're stuck on left or right, bro.
Alright. Let's just hear him out. Fish, let's just hear him out.
You know, he has no helmet on. He gets dropped right now.
Why did you open the door?
I took it off.
Stop
I
opening
don't
this door!
wanna... Where are you guys? Oh.
What just got dropped?
With a skull.
What?
Wait, is there soul sand in the nether area?
Or like just like a fortune?
I'm not gonna tell you guys that.
I feel like it might just be a fortune.
Is there soul sand in the nether area?
Well, I'll just show you this. Hold on.
Are you trying to spawn a wither?
No.
You don't gotta worry about a wither, do we?
No, you would have to worry about.
We can take on a wither.
If I'm gonna spawn a wither, I'm gonna jump you too. So I'm not gonna spawn a wither.
We're gonna give everyone diamond gear.
So are we making this deal or no?
Well, you haven't explained the full deal.
What's your deal?
I just want like emeralds, any amount of emeralds that suffice.
No can do.
Sorry, we don't have it. We're out of emeralds actually.
Right now, all of our emeralds is going into gearing up everybody. Like we can't use it to trade. For no
also,
reason.
can you before entering my home, can you please tell my team? Because we live there and we don't know if you're like robbing us.
Oh no. If you see us enter, we're basically just there to buy stuff. We're not gonna rob. We're just there to buy.
In 2 hours.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I even left you here. We even left you.
Guys, can I check something real quick?
What did you leave?
I think in 2 hours.
Oh,
yo,
wow.
Corty.
No problem. Yes.
I think they're gonna spawn in withers.
Another raid?
I think they're gonna spawn in a wither. In 2 hours.
What the hell?
How did you get here?
Whoa, I
Where did you
locked
come
off
from?
here.
Oh, here,
I
man,
locked
take some
off
boots.
here, and then
you
now
did.
I'm back. I locked
I'll
off
give
so I
some
could eat
boots.
dinner.
That scares
I logged
the
off
shit
so I
out of
could
me.
eat my
I hate
dinner.
to.
Yo, can I test something after this?
I'm gonna inform you, my
Wait.
teammates also got a mace now.
Which way is the
Yo,
resume?
Zarya.
Ash. Yes.
The announcement just said both the Glade and the IRS are gonna get hit by whatever the boss is. All right.
Well,
so
my
we
team's
might
got it
wanna work
covered,
together.
but 2 of my teammates got maces.
Yeah, but if your team
a
dies-
mace only goes so far.
Yes. See,
I have
the
no idea
body
what's happening,
part.
guys.
In like 2 hours, there's gonna be a massive like fight to death.
Man, I'm just gonna log off and get.
No, stop logging off when fucking stuff happens. We need you to help.
Now we have to work with Zarya and his team to fight for the world's survival, officially uniting the Glade as one. Day broke, and we began running back to the Glade, with us and the IRS moving together. We made it back to the Glade and began distributing our gear we obtained, so now the Corona, Nist, and Straw had full diamond, and I finished Panda's armor off as well. After armor, we gave shields and diamond swords to players and helped Callum make his farm more efficient, as well as to maximize our output. So when they came, a small squad led by Corona went to help Callum with the slime farm as Tay and I led another party to gather for the diamond and hunted down the exit to this hellscape. Then Tay and I heard a vindicator on the other side of a wall and began heading in the direction of it, finding a desert biome and a music disc. We bunkered down in the desert temple to wait out the night, hoping not to lose any more survivors while we wait. And then we saw it. Callum was slaughtered at his own farm, overwhelmed by his own greed and pursuit for automation. I created a channel for all the runners, radioing them all to our location that we found.
Yeah. We're in desert.
I'm gonna
currently
yoink
stuck
it
in
up.
a temple.
We still never found that Vindicator. We heard a Vindicator from Hola, but we never found it.
We did hear a Vindicator behind us.
Alright, let me fight these.
Once they broke, they were able to find us, and then Didmore found a hole in the wall leading us to the exit and meteor that crashed down into the maze. Meaning now we are able to leave this trial.
Go far this way. There's a hole in the wall. What?
Wait.
Did you guys explore this?
What do you
part?
mean?
Why
Oh,
is it so
area.
lava?
There's a hole in the wall.
The
I
meteor.
told you. Yeah, the meteor.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, did you find the meteor?
Oh, you guys found the guys.
Yeah, we found
run!
the meteor.
Do not go near that meteor. I guarantee you, you will probably die.
Holy shit!
I don't know about it very well.
Oh,
I'm in no meteor.
that is
Oh my god.
Get out, get out, get out.
That is not great.
I told you.
I hear
It's
blazes.
very
I hear
risky.
blazes.
No, I wonder
What?
who
Oh
got
my
the
god, it goes
water.
down here. It goes down.
I'm
Don't
gonna
go down,
away.
Fishy. Don't. Alright, Fishy's
I'm
dead. Alright, Fishy's
I'm
gonna
holding
die.
my shield
Oh my
out.
god,
so it's fine.
How many mobs are there?
Okay.
There's
Does anyone
zero
have a
mobs.
better
There's
reaction
nothing
to
here.
the one? I want to mine into this.
We need. Okay.
There's
I don't see
villagers.
I don't see any mobs here.
Yeah, no mobs
guys?
for
We
now.
built the bridge out of wood. It's burning
Yeah,
down.
they bring it. Oh my
Is it
god,
actually?
it sounds
Yeah,
so.
no,
Oh,
that
guys,
is-
This is the only thing I have.
Does someone have a rid of pickaxe?
Oh, I see you guys. Oh yeah,
Guys,
you
Why are we
did.
not mining into
stuff
this?
down here, guys.
Why are we
Stuff
not
here, guys.
mining
Guys,
into
there's
the
stuff in this bunker.
Yeah, there's
No.
there's a
I don't
hole
want to
here.
hear that.
Oh, this is the revive place.
Okay, we found the revive place.
Oh wait, we can
Oh,
revive people.
wait, you can trade music this for Iver.
What?
Really?
Oh yo,
Trade
yo,
music
I'm
this.
like right here.
Check this
I'm right
villager.
here.
Check this villager. Guys, behind
Wait,
you.
same head equals revive
Other
block.
villager, guys. This
All
way.
staff members.
Check this one. Check this one.
Ryan.
Zombie head
Oh, there's
equals
a
red
life.
dye, red
There's a
mushroom.
stronghold portal down here. There's a
Yo.
stronghold.
Wait, don't take anything. Don't take anything. It spells something.
It says
Don't take
run.
anything.
Wait. Okay.
It's
okay.
don't take. It's an R
Where
and a U
drop
and
on
then
day
like
four.
an
Guys,
A.
guys,
Yo,
we know how to get out. Guys, we
It's
know how
so.
to get out.
Are you?
Look upstairs. Look
Guys,
upstairs.
check down here. Look, there's a stronghold.
Wait, what?
What was that?
Look upstairs.
Oh my god.
Where will drop on day 4?
What's the
Where
size
will
of
drop on day
the
4? We found the
Burial-
exit.
Hey
We found the
guys,
exit.
you
Okay,
guys
that's
ran
the
for
ball.
stuff. Wait, I can't even access it.
It opens
Okay,
on day
guys,
4. It
do we
opens on day
just-
4.
Okay, wait, we need to
I
buy
have
all.
3 eyes of Ender. I
Yes,
have 3 eyes of
yes,
Ender.
yes,
Wait.
yes.
Okay, I have 2 music discs on me.
Yeah, buy
Wait, trade 'em,
buy
trade 'em
every
in.
eye of Ender we can get.
Yeah,
I
buy the
cannot
other
trade the
chicken.
one
Let's
music
check it.
disc I have. Okay, well I can. Okay. I have 2
Chicken?
eyes
Chicken?
Ender. I have 2 Ender eyes.
Oh my.
Just
Well,
be
Zarya's
careful
definitely-
to not right click them.
Wait,
by-
we can just
by-
type
by-
out
Give me
the
all the Ender
chords.
eyes. Give me all the Ender eyes. I'll put them in my
Yeah.
bundles to keep them safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's more. It's fine if you
We have
listen, because
5 right now.
There's more.
A massive meteor crashed into the maze, leaving a trail of fire and molten rock. Past the crater, a small bunker underground reveals the end portal and villagers that can revive the dead. We found out the true purpose of the disc as well. We need to collect 12 discs found throughout the maze and sell them for eyes. Now we had our mission: find the disc and escape. Cyber told us Zarya had a majority of the music discs, so him and Dinmore went back to talk to Zarya and asked for the disc. While Tay and I created a bunker at the exit to mark where we are. We all bunkered down in the outpost as we devised a plan about the upcoming Archangel attack tonight. Not sure what it meant for the Glade and the IRS. We all made it back to the Glade and began organizing it for the fight. And since I had a suspicion that it was going to be another pillager raid, I prepared it as such, and how wrong I was. Sure, everyone had at least a
Where's
bit of my
Cyber?
golden apple
Pop
of
is
the
up.
wave.
Cyber.
beginning.
Pop, why are you?
Everybody, we don't know what it is, but get off the ground. Everyone off the ground.
Pop, no.
Also take a gap. Just like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody.
I'm not taking them, so they cannot enter.
What the fuck?
I got you, bitch. Everyone stick together. Oh no.
He's in second phase.
We got it.
Get him!
Bullet's dead.
Do it?
Alright, just get the Wither Scout.
My
okay.
god, someone
You need gap?
someone just got
No,
dropped.
I'm fine.
Okay, I
I'm
have
fine. I'll
17.
be fine.
Someone just got dropped.
Jeez, okay.
Dario, you okay? Dario, come here. Come here.
No.
Shit. Oh, no, I'm about to be dropped.
Where's Zarya?
I'm over here, bro. That's my base.
Someone picked up the Zaryan's base.
It's good.
I mean, we're at least getting like some
More
stuff out of
for
this.
Here, shield.
Oh, yo.
Is that
Thank you.
I'm coming, over here.
Oh, wait.
I'm over here, guys.
No! No, shoot!
Not good.
Oh my god, they got in.
Yeah, they got it.
They're giving them with
Get on the dock, get on the dock, get on the dock.
Invisible.
Everyone under the dock, Everyone under the dock.
Like,
Guys, there's
We
more.
lost all of it.
Okay, we can rebuild.
I was trying to say him, but it was too late. They cornered him.
Everyone meet at the door. Let's take like stock of what we have, what we don't have. Unfortunately, the night didn't leave us without any casualties. Dinmore died, and Straw's shack got bombarded, and he too died before the wave ended, permanently banning him from the server. Now we just had to restock everyone and move out, because I had a feeling the Glade won't be safe for much longer. I spawned in and rallied everyone together to let them know what we had to do and that we're going to leave the Glade forever. Fact. I'm getting the potatoes. Oh.
I'm still on trader for this.
Hello.
Yo.
Alright,
We have to
everybody.
Bro, just all
Alright. Everybody, before we all leave, I know we had a very chaotic day yesterday. We lost some good people, especially our potato farmer. But,
Yeah.
of course, we're not going to let their deaths be in vain. And today, we do plan on leaving the Glade and not returning. So what I plan on, we're going to have everybody move together as one unit towards the exit. And I'm going to have the farmers try to make sure our checkpoint there is secure and safe for everybody. While the runners are going to hunt down and find the rest of these music discs. Then that way we can ourselves escape and become victorious here. Even if the gods don't want us to live, we're going to live here. And I'm going to make sure every single one of you players here in front of me now are going to survive this event and be here by the end of the session. It will be my mission to make sure no one dies.
Woo! Okay, holy word.
Are we ready?
Let her take the go.
They killed our brother!
Don't take me
The world was plagued into an endless night. Now nothing was safe, and the door broke, staying open forever. We charged forward, lighting the way and pushing toward the exit. We all moved as a unit, with Zarya and Placid taking the charge at the front, with me behind them. Tay took up the rear to make sure no player was left behind as we pushed. After a tough fight, we made everyone reach the final outpost. Not a single casualty. While pushing, Tay was able to obtain the head of God, and we were able to revive Straw from the dead. The only issue? He was in the Glade, and we were at the end. Luckily for us though, Straw was not online at the time, so we bought ourselves some time before we had to go and actually save him. Once making it to the meteor, I stopped to help players get past, and unfortunately, I fell, putting me on my last and final life. When I spawned, an orange was roaming the Glade, and I began making my way back where I found Beck and Straw fearless. I showed them the way, leading them through the onslaught and towards safety. I pushed myself into harm's way, making sure they could survive, and when we arrived, tragedy struck, and I got Beck and Straw into the bunker, watching them climb down the ladder to safety while I perished, dying as the leader of the Glade, saving 2 more players from the hell of the maze. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Hello? God.
doing there? Wake up, Qwerty. Someone say something? You're dead, Qwerty. What was that? Why is there a house over here? Wait, you're saying I'm dead? You died saving. No, that can't be possible. I was supposed to save them. I had to save them. Where are they? They're alive. You sure? Just go through the door. Just go through here? Alright. You say so.
Statistic, I manifested the motive, the mission. Had got sick of sitting around and just wishing I roll up the sleeves to get out and go get it. Some kept it pushing, some blind to the vision, but I had the key for the doorway existed. Way up the ladder, they can't even fathom the purpose. I'm setting it permanent, infinite. Why you think I had to go and get timid? You can't avoid the future when it's imminent. You can keep the loathing in the sentiments. I'm way too locked in to be giving attention to DUI. I won't stop at the limit until I die. Make my moment in history, remember why you had started and finished it front line. You know, Slimmy D militant preach. I'm back off of the collar, the leash. Took it in, I adopted the game. I should get a check from the state every week. Work ethic, I climb to the peak and repeat. No burnout, I'm constantly leaking the heat. They sending it, packing it, shipping it, label distributed. I hit them back with defeat. It never stopping the stats off the sheet. I lay all of this on the table. I did all I did for the crown. Can't be nothing less than what I'm made for. They won't give it to you, gotta take it. Then separate all the good ones from the greatest. And all the realest from the fakest. The game is all I know. The game is all I know. And I can't let it down. My ego won't allow. I'm still fulfilling dreams of my inner child. I know it make them proud. Sometimes I think it's wild. Could've chose a lane that wouldn't have took as long. Without the up and downs, what would I have found? I guess I never know. But this is now. I've been at the check. I've been in the lab. I've been in and out. I ain't weighing in. I'm the biggest I done been. I'm the biggest all around. Ain't no room to doubt. Cause the second that you let it in, it's never moving out. Tell them move around. If you ain't trying to make it big, you better make it out. Point is, no, I have no time. I have no time to waste, no time to slack. The point of this, I want to keep pushing. I want to go hard as I can, as much as I can. You know, do everything I can with the time I have. I can't waste a second. Not 1 second. So, that's how I feel. That's where I'm at right now. Let's get it.